Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Here we're going to dive into the best bets and picks for the NBA. Today is an exciting NBA Saturday, and let me tell you, we got some of the best picks of the year lined up for you, just for you. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and like and join our growing community of sports enthusiasts. So we're going to be placing these bets on Novig today. And here's the kicker. Novig is offering an incredible deal. You spend just $5 and you get $50 free with my code NIGHT10. You don't want to miss out on that. Just click the link in my bio to get started. All right, we are going to go over to our first pick now, which is Kobe White over 2.5 rebounds. All right, kicking off our picks, Kobe White. Let's dive deeper into why this is a solid pick. Kobe's been on fire, grabbing over 2.5 rebounds in 7 of his last 10 games. That's a fantastic 70% hit rate. When it comes to head-to-head with today's opponents, he's even better, hitting that mark 100% of that time. Now, let's talk strategy. Kobe averages 3.5 rebounds per game, with the Knicks defense ranking 20th against shooting guards. This is a matchup worth noting. The Knicks defense has been a bit shaky lately, and that's played into our favor here. So going on, let's go on to our next pick of Dylan Harper. And we got Dylan Harper to go over 3.5 rebounds. Let's break this one down. Dylan has consistently hit over 3.5 rebounds in 7 of his last 10 games, with the standout 100% hit rate in head-to-head matchups against today's team. He's averaging 3.8 rebounds per game, which aligns perfectly with our pick. What's going to be interesting is how team dynamics and recent lineup changes might impact his performance. Dylan has been adjusting really well, so keep an eye on that, as it could be a game changer. Quick reminder, folks, if you're enjoying the content and want to see more, hit that like and subscribe button down below. Really helps me out and keeps this content coming your way. Plus, if we reach 50 likes, I'll drop a special bonus play tomorrow just for you. And now I am curious, what do you guys think about these picks? Drop your thoughts or any contrarian bets in the comments. Now we are going to be going on to our last and final pick of the day, which is going to be Naz Reid, who we are taking under 23.5 for points, rebounds, and assists. Yes, he did have an astounding game last time against Houston with 28 on his PRA. But he's been hitting this line under in 9 of his last 10 games, a whopping 90% hit rate head-to-head. He's been unstoppable, maintaining a 100% hit rate head-to-head against Detroit. Now, check out these stats. The Pistons' defense isn't particularly robust against centers. They allow an average of 11.8 points, 8.5 rebounds, and 2.2 assists per game, which plays right into our under bet. The matchup dynamics here could make all the difference. Alrighty, so there you have it. Our top picks for NBA Saturday. We've got Kobe White, Dylan Harper, and Naz Reid lined up to make your betting experience thrilling. Thank you guys all for tuning in. I appreciate the great love and support. Remember to hit that like button and subscribe to stay up to date with all my future picks. Can't wait to see how these plays turn out. Also, make sure you're following our social media channels for real-time updates and hit that link in the bio to get your Novig promo. Also, my winnable, you can sign up in the first. All right. Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. This is Night's Picks, where we break down the best NBA picks to help you stay profitable all season long. Now, listen, today is one of those slates where everything lines up perfectly. matchups, trends, player form, we've got it all. So if you've been waiting for a big day to lock in some strong plays, this might be it. I'm telling you right now, these are some of my favorite props we've seen all week. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, join the community. We're on the road to getting a sweep, and you don't want to miss what we've got coming. And for everyone who's been supporting, liking, commenting, I see you. Let's keep the momentum rolling today. All right. A quick plug before we get into the picks, because this is actually huge. We're placing these bets on Novig today, and they've got one of the best promos out right now. All you have to do is bet $5, and you get $50 free using the code NIGHT10. That's not a typo. $5 into $50. So even if you're just testing things out, this is literally the perfect opportunity. Link is in the bio. Go take advantage of that before we lock in these plays. All right, going with the first play, Kobe White over 2.5 rebounds. At first glance, you might think, okay, rebounds, really? But this is where the value is. Let's break it down. He's hit this line in 7 of his last 10 games. That's a strong 70% hit rate. But it gets even better. Against the specific matchup, he's hitting it at 100%. That tells me this isn't random. This is a matchup-driven success. Now let's talk averages. He's sitting at about 3.5 rebounds per game. So we're not asking him to do anything outside of his normal production. And there's what I really like. The Knicks ranked around 20th against shooting guards when it comes to rebounding opportunities. They tend to allow more long rebounds, missed jumpers, perimeter shots. That's exactly where a guard like Kobe benefits. He's active. He crashes the boards when the opportunity is there. And in games like this, those extra chances add up. This is one of those props where everything aligns. Trend, average, and matchup. I really like this one to start the day. Next up, we're going with Dylan Harper over 3.5 rebounds. If you've been watching this channel, you already know we love consistency. And that's exactly what we're getting here. He's hit this line in 7 of his last 10 games. Same strong 70% trend. And once again, against his opponent, perfect 100%. That's not coincidence. That's pattern. He's averaging 3.8 rebounds per game, which puts him right above his line. So again, we're not asking for a career night. We're asking for what he already does. But here's where it gets interesting. Recent lineup changes. He's been seeing slightly different rotations, more minutes in certain stretches, and he's responding well. When players get more comfortable in evolving roles, you often see boosts in hustle stats, rebounds, loose balls, second chance plays. That's exactly what we're targeting here. This isn't just a numbers play, it's a situational play too. I like this one a lot. All righty. If you're still watching, that means you're locked in, and I appreciate that. So do me a favor, hit that like button right now. It takes 2 seconds, and it really helps push these videos out. And like I said earlier, if we hit 50 likes on this video, I'm dropping a bonus play tomorrow. And I want to hear from you. What's your favorite play today? Are you riding with these, or do you have something better? Drop it in the comments below, and I will check them all. All right, going on to our final pick of the day. And this one might be the strongest on the board. We're going with Naz Reid under 23.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Let's talk about why. He's gone under this line in 9 of his last 10 games. That's a 90% hit rate. Once again, against his opponent, he hasn't missed. So what's going on here? Because if you look at that matchup, you might think this is doable. The Pistons allow decent production to centers, points, rebounds, assists. It's all there. But here's the key: volume. Reed just isn't consistently getting enough opportunities to clear this number high. Whether it's minutes, usage, or game flow, something keeps him under. And when you see a player consistently missing a line despite decent matchups, that tells you the number is inflated. And that's where we take advantage. Until we see a clear shift in role or usage, I'm riding the trend. This under looks very strong. Alrighty, let's wrap this up. Today's picks, we got Kobe White over 2.5 rebounds, Dylan Harper over 3.5 rebounds, Naz Reid under 23.5 on his PRA. Simple, focused, high value plays. I appreciate you guys for tuning in seriously. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And don't forget, take advantage of that Novig promo, code NIGHT10 in the bio. Let's have a day and let's cash. I'll see you guys in the next one.